Here we have Andrew Hiebl, the CEO of the Association of Australian Convention Bureaus. Have I got that right?
Got that right.
Yay.
One mouthful, one take.
And we're going to find out a little bit more about Andrew on work-life balance. Andrew, what are you reading at the moment?
Reading, geez. I'm reading a lot of industry publications. I'm supposed to say that, aren't I?
That's right.
Look, we're also, I guess from an AACB perspective, and I don't mean to be boring, but we're trying to put in as many submissions into government as possible. So trying to read the research on business events, I think is important, and I'll focus on the work stuff rather than personal. But I know
I want to know personal.
It sounds mundane, but look, that's something that from an AACB perspective we see is really important.
And personal?
I knew you...
Come on, I want to know more about you.
To be honest, it hasn't changed in 12 months. I think every night I'm still reading the
same book.
the nursery books for the kids. And yeah, absolutely.
Which ones are they? Dr. Zeus?
Oh, we've moved on to Bluey. I think
Bluey.
that's the new one at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's good because you learn about Bluey. So what are you listening to at the moment?
Listening to? Oh, geez, from a podcast perspective, I'm dabbling a little bit around some business and hobby interest type stuff.
So what's hobby interest?
Look, I think from a business perspective, geez, I've forgotten completely what they're called. We're gonna have to retake that.
No, forget it. I love it. Who?
Hey, Mark Boris, isn't it?
Yeah, Mark Boris.
Mark Boris.
Yeah.
I listened to some of those podcasts.
Oh,
Do we have to do that again?
About small, no, we're just going to run with it. Who cares? Because it's good fun. It's natural. Mark Boris, he's actually a pretty good speaker.
Yeah, absolutely. And saw some of the things come up on TV that he was promoting, and I thought I'd have a tune into a couple of those. So,
he's really pushing small business.
Yeah, absolutely. And look, I think from my perspective, a lot of interest in small business and, keeps the country ticking.
That's right. So are you prefer more podcasts or reading books?
Oh, look, I'd probably, a bit old school, I probably prefer reading.
Yeah.
But as I said, I'm dabbling in the podcast space.
Excellent. Yeah, very good. Yeah. And work-life balance, how are you exercising?
A little bit. Look, I think it's trying to get that balance right, exactly as you said. It's about trying to be consistent, I think, is the most important thing, because as soon as you drop off a little bit, then things fall away. So something I don't like doing, but I try to get into is a little bit of running.
Okay, you don't like it?
Nothing big, not like other people who do 500-kilometre treks, but just, around the block kind of stuff. But it's about that frequency.
You need lots of walking is pretty good. Get into walking and stuff.
Yeah. Do you do that?
Yeah, I love walking. I do. I'm trying to do that 10,000 step thing, but I've got an app and it's called the 7-minute workout.
Oh, there you go.
Because it's like you're just 7 minutes and you're done. So you don't even have time to think about it.
Fantastic.
Before you know it, you're over it.
Yep. And
your heart's pounding and you're sweating. I think, I'm happy now.
Exactly. But something that we've been doing as a family is actually, in terms of bushwalking, is looking for little geocaches. So I don't know if you've seen that on your phone.
Yeah, I'm not. I've heard about it.
Yeah,
it's actually, I think my nephew does it, and he loves it.
Yeah, absolutely. So you get to go out and you sort of explore with your phone GPS and find these little treasures hidden around. They could be in a tree or anything, and just a really good concept to get kids out of the house and away from that form of digital to another one that takes them to the outdoors.
It's actually quite a nice mix of digital and nature.
Yeah,
which
absolutely.
is great. Yeah, fantastic. And when you travel, what are your 3 favourite things you take on board?
3 favourite things. I mean, I'm going to sound boring, but I've got to make sure I've got the mobile phone and the earphones.
Are they noise cancelling?
No, just regular. Nothing flash.
Yeah.
What else is there? Look, most important thing is a credit card, because if your bag goes missing, you got to have that.
Do you take a spare set of underwear in case your luggage goes missing?
Well, not in my carry-on. No. I think that's about it. Those 2 things probably.
And what are your 3 favourite apps?
3 favourite apps. Well, I just mentioned geocaching. I think is a really good one. Look, here, I think the AIME app, absolutely.
Pretty good. Yeah, AIME app's pretty good.
What else is there? Geez, I'm not sure.
There you go.
I'm not sure.
That's right, AIME app's pretty good.
Yeah.
Speaking of AIME, how are you finding AIME? It's the 2nd year?
Second year? Well, near close to the 30th.
I know, but refurb.
Yeah, look...
With Matt Pearce at the head?
Absolutely. Look, I think these guys are really focusing on the core purpose of what AIME's here to do, and that's connecting the right quality buyers with the right exhibitors. And I think if you focus on those things, that's the main thing. That's why people keep coming back, both from the buyer and seller perspective.
Yeah.
And the extra stuff is stuff that you can build up over time, I think.
That's great.
And I think they've got the balance right.
Excellent. Andrew, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
See you next year.